It is a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
How certain are we that this is good information?
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We started right on a conversation. Then we need to march at once. Why did we think they were headed here? And that means Denerim will fall? Has word been sent to Denerim? Are we even ready to deal with the Horde? Why did we think they were headed
The
here?
Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that our forces have been distracted by the Civil War.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself.
Uh-oh.
The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Maker preserve us.
And we won't be able to reach Denerim within 2 days.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
I agree. We've collected an army. Let's use it. And what about Redcliffe? What if Red Dawn is wrong? Is it possible to reach the city in time? Surely we don't have enough forces to defeat the Horde. I agree.
The Horde must be defeated, but the Archdemon is our true target.
Yeah.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march. And hope the army collected here gives you the chance you need. Arleman, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak, Your Majesty.
Then give the order. The longer we delay, the longer Denerim will be at the mercy of the Horde.
Then we're off to war. Let's do it. We can leave now without the army. And just how are we supposed to defeat the Archdemon? This sounds like suicide. Could we really stop the Blight? I guess we're off to war.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
Excellent.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Well, isn't that tense?
And so Loghain's daughter sits on the throne. The Therin bloodline is ended. I suppose you did what you did for your own reasons, Warden, but I wish it could have turned out differently. Honora is a decent woman, but she is much like her father. I suppose we shall see exactly what that means in time.
Are there any other allies we can use? I should go to my room. Are there any other allies?
We have sent messengers to Orlais. With any luck, the Empress will send us help within a week. I think it entirely possible, however, that she has written Ferelden off as a lost cause already, and will seek to defend her empire first. Perhaps the Grey Wardens of Orlais will be able to march and reach us in time. We should not rely on their arrival, even so.
I should get to my room.
And now Denerim is under assault by the Darkspawn. The death toll will
Good
be
evening, my lady.
staggering.
It is an honor to meet you.
How is everything in the castle? There seems to be large numbers of guards here. How do you feel about the coming battle? Good evening, soldier. Good evening.
Of course, my lady. Good luck to you.
I wish you luck, Grey Warden, for all our
Good
sakes.
evening, Grey Warden.
Okay, so you can only talk to the one.
You needn't worry about any problems tonight. We will guard you well.
I should have talked to him more. I didn't know that that would just end it.
It is an honor, Grey Warden. The Grey Wardens and the dwarves have always been allies. It is a pleasure to join you.
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no.
House Claret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Carry on, men. Is there a problem within the dwarf forces? I'm worried about the battle. Shouldn't you all be resting? Is there a problem?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the assembly.
They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar.
Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed.
It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Carry on, men. I'm worried about the battle. Shouldn't you guys be resting?
Resting? Who can rest after the march we had just getting here? You tall races have it so easy.
That and we're kept up thinking about the coming battle.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing?
Don't we always? We will find a way to win. We must.
I hope you're right. Under the open sky is a terrible place to consider dying, that's for sure.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
The Grey Wardens and the dwarves have always been allies. It is a pleasure to join you.
Yay! He bounces around, barking excitedly. Nothing is gonna happen to you. Do you see anything interesting? He didn't find anything interesting. Oh well. Let's give him a pet pat. He rolls happily on his back. Such a cute dog. He's not coming into battle. He's staying. You prepared?
I am listening.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
No, not really. Let's move on. Okay.
On then.
I don't have anything to talk to you about.
What is your
but
wish, Kadan?
I have questions.
I am hardly surprised.
Never mind.
Very well.
It
As you
looks as
wish.
if we did all the conversations we could have, but I just want to double check.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk. I think you should go. We need to talk.
Of course.
No, never mind. I already talked to you
Right
recently,
here, old
but
pal.
I'll check. Tell me more about
What
you.
about?
Never mind.
All right.
Later.
Aye. All right then.
Sarthrin, come on.
Your wish?
Here to answer some questions.
Whatever you'd like to ask.
Let's move on.
Your wish?
Anything
Again?
personal?
I'm game.
Never mind. I don't want people to leave. I need the help.
Enchantment?
No thanks. I don't have anything to enchant.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
Yes, I need a cheese knife in these times. Any rumors?
Of
Oh,
course.
damn it.
Good fortune.
Goodbye.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
Any rumors?
Enchantment?
No. Do I have anything to sell?
You and your friends are formidable. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the good...
Yeah, my discount. Okay. I'm not sure if I can keep any of this stuff to donate, so I'm gonna keep it for now. But if I can donate it, then by all accords, why wouldn't I? Yes, we want to venture forward. I'm guessing we're going to have to talk to Morrigan and Alistair here. And apparently I can't rob anyone. Morgan, are you ready?
What comes, my friend?
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Ask her
What
about
comes, my
shape-shifting
friend?
right now.
We are
Personal.
hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
I don't think she's a heartless shrew, so I'm not going to ask it.
There you are.
Alice,
There you are.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
Well, all right.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
Are we gonna die because we have to kill it? I have wondered that, yes. I assume it has something to do with the taint in us. I thought necessary might be an exaggeration, because our skill and ability to sense them? The taint has something to do with it.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
And what happens to the Grey Warden? And why would that be good? That doesn't sound very healthy. Why would that be good?
A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
So it's up to the three of us to kill this thing. Is there no other way? Must the Grey Warden die? Why is it such a secret? Why doesn't everybody know this? I have no intention of sacrificing my life for this. Then I will take that final blow myself. I'll do it myself.
It warms my heart to see such courage. But do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Well, there's a codex update. Oh, cool. I can add that to the codex video that only has 2 codexes, 3 max. What does it update? Archdemon. Okay. We'll read that later on. What are we gonna do? Why does it say that we have stuff to do?
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Morgan, is everything all right? Don't you have your own bedroom? Sneaking in here was not a good idea. Finally decided to betray me, have you? Is everything all right?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
Does not need to be? What do you mean? And how do you know about this? I have no intention of sacrificing myself. Does not need to be? What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Just what sort of ritual is this? Why all the secrecy? I don't trust this. Nothing comes without a price. I don't trust you. I have no interest in your ritual. A way out? Tell me more. Just what sort of ritual?
It is old magic. From a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think recent days have taught you this is not always to be feared.
Tell me more. And from what did you get this ritual? From where did you get it? The grimoire, probably. Nothing comes without a price. I am not going to use blood magic to save myself. Tell me more.
What I propose is this. Convince Alistair to lay with me, here tonight. And from this ritual, a child shall be conceived within me. The child will bear the taint, and when the archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
So the child becomes a darkspawn? And why aren't you talking to Alistair about this? I see. What's in it for you? Are you insane? This is your plan? I like what I'm hearing so far. Why aren't you talking to Alistair about
Alistair
this?
despises me. You know this. He rarely listens to reason, but he would listen to you. You, of all people, could influence him. Think about what I offer you. You will live, as will Alistair. You could slay the archdemon and live as a hero, something no Grey Warden has ever done. In return, I conceive a child, one who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
Alright, I agree, I'll do it. How do you even know this will work? Wait, I want to know more about this child. You actually think Alistair will agree to this? Why Alistair? Why not Royal Den? No, I won't agree to this. I want to know more about the child.
As you wish.
The child won't be harmed, will it?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
Will the child be evil? What will it become?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
And what do you intend to do with this child?
I do not wish to tell you.
I insist. I need to know what you plan. What if Alistair wants to see the child?
I have no doubt he may, but he will not. It is all I ask for in return.
I see. Enough about the child, then.
Then you have decided?
Why Alistair, not Earl Dawn?
Even if I thought Riordan could be convinced, he is unsuitable. I need one who has not been tainted for long. It must be him, and it must be tonight.
Why? How do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
You actually think Alistair would agree to this?
If you care for him as you seem to, you will convince him to. Consider what the alternative might be. Do you think Alistair will fail to do his duty as the future king and save his country? And if you take the blow instead, he loses the woman he loves. How do you think he would feel about that? I think you have many good reasons to tell him to save his own life. I think you should consider them carefully.
Ooh, this is interesting. I don't know if I really trust this whole situation, though. Morgan could essentially still be under Flemeth's power. We know that. I don't know. I think it's the smart thing to do, though, because, like, she is kind of right on the whole fact of the matter with saving the god. I mean, couldn't that give us further insight as to how to stop the blights in the future? Wouldn't that be a powerful weapon to use? I mean, technically my character is romancing Alistair, but I don't really think that matters. They're not going to fall madly in love. And even if they did, it doesn't really matter. The whole point is then everyone would survive, and we'd have an upper hand to stop this in the future. Which I think's better for my character in the long run. Alright, I agree. I'll do it.
A wise decision. I shall wait here then while you go and speak with Alistair. I urge you to be convincing.
I wonder if this is going to backfire. know if it will. Well, join me in the next video and we'll see if this backfires. And we have another codex, so hey, you know, maybe we will get some more because it was quite empty. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.